Face again, and today we're trying to eat healthy because somebody wants to get rid of pork and beef and whatever. So doing the salmon today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some Progresso breadcrumbs, Italian style. I got some cold red, some cold 3 spices. This is a hot and smoky. It's called backdraft rub. Some blackened seasoning, some parsley. Got some melted butter, some Parmesan, and some garlic. As y'all know, my motto: can't never have too much garlic. But we are going to lightly season the salmon. I know some of y'all like to say salmon, but the L is silent. But you know, y'all can be as great as y'all want to. A little blackened seasoning. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, but that's not the case when you seasoning stuff. Now I'm gonna add that hot and smoky. It gives it a whole nother flavor. Most people use like a Cajun seasoning, but I found this to be a little better of a replacement, to me anyway. A little more spices, a little more flavors. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the breadcrumbs. We're just gonna get some in the bowl. Of course, gotta get that Parmesan, but you gotta do it like old boy. I've been getting good at that. One more for the homies. And get you some parsley. You can get some fresh parsley or fresh pre-chopped parsley. We like to cheat a little bit over here, but notice that hand. If you get that in there, you want to get your melted butter. That's about 4 tablespoons or so. Just really depends on how much food you're cooking. I don't like to tell people how much to use because I don't want nobody saying cook it with Ace. Gave them the diabetes or the sugars or whatever it is you want to call it. Get this all mixed in. Don't be scared to add a little more breadcrumbs if you feel like it's too wet. I've never known it to be a problem, be too wet, but that's just me. But as I keep going, get this nice and mixed in. Take a minute, pause for the cause, pinky up because we fancy smancy. Keep getting it nice and mixed in. Like I said, if you feel like it's too wet, it's okay to add more breadcrumbs. Go ahead and dry it out a little more. Okay, I got it all mixed up. The hard part is done. Look, people, this is pretty dummy proof. It's easy, it's simple, but it makes you look fancy. And I break everything down nice and Barney style, so get your coloring books and your crayons, because that's the simplest way to do things. So after you get it all mixed up, you just want to kind of, you know, get it all on here. This is about a 2-pound salmon, for those of y'all that are wondering. Like I said, I don't have any exact measurements because I grew up in a black home and I knew my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and all that. The only time I ever seen them use measurements is when they was doing a pound cake. Outside of that, they eyeball that work. So I'm gonna get it all on there. Kind of, you know, pat it all on there. Keep it in there nice and tight. I made enough that after I get it on there tight, because again, I don't know the name of this, but it's gonna be Parmesan breadcrumb crusted dewy thinky diggy thing. Whatever you want to call it to make it sound fancy. I'm gonna pop this thing in the oven about 20-25 minutes. Watch it work. All right, and there we go. See y'all back in about 25.
Are you gonna cook all over the whole kitchen, or are you just gonna stay in one section?
You know me, man. You gotta do what Jesus wants to do, because sometimes Jesus want to take up. Yes.
No, he is in one section tonight, y'all.
That's
but
right.
He usually has every
No,
counter.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, why I'm not all over the place today? Don't worry, I'll wait. All right, about 20-25 minutes. As you can see, it's nice and done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a lemon, get some good juices. Oh, it almost got me in my eye. That's been a man law violation or something. So take a little Parmesan, hit them fingers, and you just chop it up. Dinner served. Oh yeah, I made some homemade mashed potatoes and stuff, as you can see, but didn't record that because I hope people know how to make mashed potatoes. Well, this has been another friendly episode, Cooking with Ace, just so y'all can get a quick look-see at it and stuff. Man, looking good.
Smells good.
Well, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a parent, tell a loved one. Yeah, tell the devil if you want to, as long as he gonna subscribe. I'm good to go.
We don't need a subscription.
We don't.